second time this evening, you join the Banshee himself here in Monza, nicknamed the Temple of Speed, the 3.6 mile circuit, 5.793 kilometres, couple of DRS zones, one down the 1.2 kilometre pit straight, and the second from turns 7 to 8, which is the second Lesmo to the Variante Ascari. It is very much celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, as Monza long has changed since the days of the banking that was built in 1922. Now, we've seen absolutely tremendous racing in Tier 2 just a matter of time ago, but we now bring the Tier 1 action live from Monza. Nice and sunny in the qualifying session that we can see. Who knows if that will remain the same in the race. But alongside me this evening is a man who, well, is the one and only Matthew Kelly. Him for fame from You Bet and Stars in Their Eyes. But this is no normal Matthew Kelly. This is the Dutch Matthew Kelly. How are we doing, sir?
I am doing very, very fine.
Yes.
As always.
Now, Bergen is saying, how do we judge this forecast? I want to know what that forecast is. Because actually that is going to be an interesting one if people are saying, how do we judge forecasts? Right, let's jump on board with MTO and his Mercedes-Benz. Apparently SW has just posted in the Discord saying, is that rain? We might get some rain. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Exactly. Camel Ballboy is the first car onto the track. He will be the first to set his fastest lap. So welcome one and all for joining us. Let's see if it is. I'll tell you one thing though, Matty. If it's rain, in the race, that's going to be interesting.
Very, very.
It says.
What will happen?
Yeah, well, Kellogg's, the man who just does every tier now, it says rain, but shows a dry forecast. So actually, is it a little bit mixed? Could it rain? Might it not rain? Might people go with a slightly more downforce heavy setup in qualifying in case it does rain? Or will they just go for it?
Well, that's a big question, isn't it?
They might just go for it. Let's put it that way. Exactly. Right, let's jump on board.
Showing off there.
Exactly. Let's jump on board with Mr. Camel Ballboy as he is in his Mercedes as we come down that start-finish straight. DRS will be activated now as he starts his fast time lap. Coming down to Variante del Refilio is the first Variante chicane. Brakes just after the 100 metres. Quite early potentially, but nicely done. Car turns in nicely. Gets it straightened up before putting the foot down on the throttle, coming through the Curva Grande all that way through turn 3, the turn 3 corner that keeps going and going and going, coming into the second Variante chicane, turns 4 and 5, brakes just under the shadow of the bridge. Nicely done there, didn't get too greedy, didn't invalidate, got a little bit wide on the apex but nothing too worrying. In the Lesmos as he comes, doesn't take the inside curb on Lesmo 1. Let's see at 2, what does he do? Just taps the inside curb, nicely done there, opens the DRS for the second time, coming down the straight between turns 7 and turns 8, bumpy under the bridge, bumpy into the braking zone, brakes around about 100 metres into the Ascari chicane, nicely done on the inside there, looks to come out, car looks really settled, nicely done, car up in front, weaving to get heat in the tyres, he's going to hope that he can get out of the way of that as we now come into the Parabolica. Let's see what Camo can do. A little bit of a correction, mid-parabolica isn't what you want. Take the shortest possible route to the line as he comes across. 120.4.
Good start.
That is a good start. But Chris Bailey got 7 tenths behind. Look at that, Reese! Reese does his usual. Sticks it on provisional pole already. But look at that, it's an Alpine, a Mercedes, a Williams, and a Mercedes.
Yes. You see every day.
I know, the Ferraris, 5th and 6th. There's Gatian. Saviour not with us tonight. He's got a 17-hour coach trip back from Monza, I think.
Oh, lovely.
17 hours on a bus.
Oh, not do that at all.
SW is slowest at the moment. G-Star goes into 5th, and Francis Jeffers is in second.
Fancy
5. Let's just bring. Oh, look at that! Gatian's lost it coming through the parabolica. That was where the McLaren I'm gonna absolutely Foxy Bingle. I think lost it coming in tier 2. So that's a strange place to lose it.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. So Gatian.
It's a new car, so.
Yeah. Well, new paint job.
New paint job. Destroy it anyway.
Exactly. Calvin goes 6th. Lirapel goes quick as 1:20.2. So he's taken Reese's time and went, goodbye, Reese. I am going to take provisional pole. We're on board with Kellogg's.
Well, I'm on board with Yugoni.
Yugoni. Right, who's just went across the line? Mark Henley. Oh, 1:20.1. Let's.
Nice lap from him.
Exactly. Let's just jump. We're jumping on board with Mr. Hodgson and the McLaren Mercedes. Look at that orange tinting or twinkling. Oh, he got a little bit of a twitch coming out of Lesmo too. I wonder if there's a few drivers tonight are running quite loose rear wing settings, because it certainly looks a little bit loose. Let's see as he comes through Ascari. Nicely done though. Gets out the throttle though. I'd seen that from a few drivers, just getting out the throttle through the middle part of the Ascari chicane. But we'll see what he can do as he comes down the long back straight towards the parabolica. Gets it turned in, clips the curb on the inside, nicely done, doesn't run too wide, utilises the exit. He's going to come across the line. What's he going to be able to do? Is he going to go into the 21s? 1:21.1, so it's a good banker lap.
It's not the worst lap you can get.
Nope, and LRL, his teammates, just coming down the straight from Lesmo 2, sorry, to the Ascari.
That's the man I am watching now.
Yes, there we go. Let's just... Yes. He kind of balances the throttle, feathers the throttle through. Doesn't actually put it down as quickly coming out of Ascari, but nicely done so far. Let's watch him. We'll tell everybody about the... the lap as LRL will come across the line. Is he going to do a 1:21.2 behind his teammate? So there we go. Chris Bailey's back out in the Williams.
Gatian is on an out lap.
Yep, J Sarge. Well, Gatian almost had to come back out again after he lost it. J Sarge 1:21.0. Only
as well.
7/1000s. Mercedes 5th and 6th at the moment. Reese is back out in his Alpine. Camel Ballboy back out as well. So is Francis Jeffers in the Haas. Right. Let's see who else is. Everyone's on an out lap at the moment, so we'll just tell you. Let's just give it a bit of a kind of where we are. We mentioned earlier on in Tier 2, built by 3,500 workers. It's actually the most deadliest Italian Grand Prix was in 1928. It had Italy's most serious racing accident to date. So actually, it was it hasn't been beaten now. Emilio Materassi was the driver, and 27 spectators died in 1928.
That video came up on my Facebook somewhere.
Yeah, so very much. It's
not a fun day at a race day for you.
No, definitely not. Right, let's go on board with Gatian in the Ferrari for a lap. Now he's taking it very slow through the parabolica. I wonder if he's just not got the confidence in the McDonald's Ferrari.
Oh, spun.
Oh, he spun it at the Lesmos.
Yes.
Let's see. Gatian coming down into the first chicane. Brakes just before the 100-metre mark, so just a bit earlier than we've seen Camel earlier on, but gets a nice exit coming through now the Curva Grande, accelerating up to around about 206 miles an hour. Let's see what he can do. He's hitting 200 miles an hour now. He gets to 204 before slamming on the brakes into the second Variante chicane. Yellow flag.
Bailey said a 36.
Ooh, we'll keep an eye on him. Let's see what he can do. Nicely done for one of the Red Bulls getting out of the way. Coming into Lesmo 2. Gatian looking like doing a good lap here. Opens the DRS.
Chris Bailey coming now through the last corner.
Keep an eye on Chris's time. L12 at the moment for Bailey.
Oh,
Oh, he goes fourth. Good lap from him. Gatian again coming through the Escada chicane. Again, a little bit hesitant getting on the power. Doesn't want to get on it too quickly. Green flags are coming into the Parabolica. This is where he lost it last time.
Lost it.
Oh, we'll have a look at Carl in a minute. Let's see what Gatian can do as he comes across the line. Doesn't want to get too greedy or else he'll get invalidated. And he goes 15th at the moment.
Dynamite comes first.
Wow. The 19.985.
Wow. It's a Red Bull 1-2 for now.
That is a cracker. Oh, Kid Dynamite just goes straight through the first chicane.
Camel Boy lost it again.
Oh, I mean, he's lost his front wing this time as well,
yes.
I think, by the looks of things. Oh, he's going to reverse. Oh, one of the Williams is out of the way. Oh, is that Chris Bailey? It was. Chris Bailey had to get out of the way.
Yes, it was.
So, not good at all. SW's gone up into 8th place in the AlphaTauri. MTO Mike down to 9th. Bergen is in 10th. He's going to come across the line for start of his fast lap. So let's jump on board with the Williams. Let's see what Bergen can do. 9/10. What you seen?
Oh, there was a little moment between Kellogg's, Foundation and Reese.
I don't want Cummings together at this point.
They nearly came together. So the difference of speed in there.
Yep. Let's just see. Mark Henley's gone third in the Alfa Romeo, 120.2. So he's just 0.3 of a second off Kid Dynamite. Just over or just under a tenth behind you, Joni. So the Red Bull 1-2 stands at the moment. Can Bergen do anything about it, though? That's the question. Look at that. 1:17.7. Oh, Bergen's lost it coming out of Lesmo 2. And that has destroyed that particular lap for Bergen.
Yes, it has.
But you, Joni, and Kid Dynamite.
It looks like these two are fighting each other.
Yeah, we're just on board with the Slayer. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, every time I see someone taking the inside line at the Parabolic and that inside curve, I think they're going to spin round. The Slayer is on an in-lap. Mark is just about to start his next quick lap, 121.145 at the moment, ahead of his teammate LRL by just under a tenth of a second. Let's see what Mark can do. Nicely done there, liking the helmet colour, white, red and blue, in honour of the late Her Majesty, the Queen, Elizabeth II.
Yes.
And, yep.
Was good Queen.
Yes, 7
she will
decades.
Be missed by a lot of people.
Oh, she will be indeed. And Mark's lost it coming out of the second Variante. He just got a little bit onto the gravel and that did spin him around. I'll tell you one thing, the Tifosi will not be happy with the two Ferraris, 18th and 19th at the moment.
No, they're not.
Nope. Lurapel, is he on a quick lap at the moment? I think he is.
I'm looking to Mr. Hashram. You said
a
little bit wide at the last corner. And he breaks it up.
Yeah, Bergen is calling it the Gav curse because he spun whilst I was on board with him, and obviously Mark spun when I was on board with him, and Gatian I think spun when I was on board with him. Yeah, don't know what these people are on about. No curse, right?
No, I'm not on curse anyway. So
no,
so you can't blame me for it.
Exactly right. So we've got 4 minutes 53 seconds left. Let's have a look. Let's go on board with MTO. He is just under 0.3 up at the moment, so this could certainly lift him up into 7th or 8th, maybe even 6th place. Let's see what he can do. Again, a little
bit wide.
Yeah, a bit hesitant getting on the throttle there.
Here he comes. Where will he go?
But he goes 9th. Yeah,
just behind his teammates.
Yeah, we did say 9th would be about right. Camel Ballboy, his teammates just starting his quick lap, and I'll tell you one thing, he's getting a nice toe from Mike. Mike goes straight on at the first chicane. I'm not quite sure you're meant to do that, boys, but anyway.
Well, if you want to have another quick lap, so.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see what Camo does. He is half a tenth quicker, yeah.
Purple. Okay.
Yep. Upshifts in the middle of the second chicane, up from 3rd to 4th, so keeping it there. Let's see what he can do as he comes through Lesmo 1.
Dynamite is behind him.
Yes, indeed, yep, you can just see that. Yeah, we'll jump back to get Dynamite shortly. I think Reese is also there. Yep, Reese is just behind Camel Ballboy, so on track anyway, so Reese will be getting a nice bit of slipstream from that Mercedes. Camo goes purple second sector. Now Camo is going to get a tow from MTO, I think his teammate, and he is as well. There's a bit of Mercedes strategy going on here.
Okay, Dynamite just stole that sector to purple.
Yep, let's see what Camo does. Is he going to go quickest?
Will be bold.
He goes third, and Reese dives into the pits.
Ooh, well, let's see what Kid Dynamo will do then.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. No, he is going. He's going. Is he going to take provisional pole? No. He did well. He improved, but just not as much as he would need to.
Not enough.
Chris Bailey is slowing, so he's not on a quick lap. SW's invalidated. J Sarge is getting ready for a lap. So let's jump on board the triple world champion Alfa Romeo as he comes into the Parabolica.
Well, I'm watching Carl then. Yeah, not set a lap on.
He will do. Well, let's see what J Sarge can do. Currently 14th, 121.019, 4 thousandths behind the Slayer. In his Alfa Romeo, hitting 213, 14, 15 miles an hour. Nice pace in that Alfa Romeo. We've seen it in Tier 2 with Anton de Beek. Having a quick, slippy car could pay wonders on this track. So let's see what Sarge can do. Ujoni and Kid Dynamite, Red Bull 1-2, Mercedes 3rd, Alfa Romeo 4th, Aston Martin 5th, Alpine 6th. Oh, J Sarge a 10th and a half.
19th to call.
Oh, it's a good lap. He's within a 10th and a half of Gatian. So let's see what Sarge can do. He hasn't hit the apex for Lesmo 1 and he ran really wide. That's going to compromise him badly. He kind of got a bit, I would almost say, greedy into Lesmo 2 there, but he didn't invalidate him. Nicely done there from Jason, but let's see what he can do as he comes down. Has that cost him? It has. He's 3/100ths of a second down and he's invalidated. He got too greedy coming through the Ascari chicane, and that taught you, Mr. Sargent.
Well, I'm watching the Alpha McCanley.
Oh, in 4th place at the moment.
He started his one.
We're just jump on board with Calvin. Let's see what he can do. 15th at the moment. Starting a quick lap in the Aston Martin. We've got a car coming out at the moment. He's going to get in his way. Oh, this could... Oh, the other car goes straight. Oh no, it's compromised him because he's run wide into the first chicane. That is not going to have made Calvin a happy man. Ujoni even quicker.
Again.
Yeah, even quicker. 119.7.
A purple sector 2. What a purple sector 2 is.
Yes, yeah, quite a few invalidations. Bergen is coming round. Is he coming for a quick lap?
He's got a hat
he
in
is.
front of him. Will he move? Will he move?
That's the question.
He is not moving.
Ooh.
Oh, I think he lost some time there now.
The Haas is on a quick lap, but let's see. We're on board with Bergen in the Williams. Remember last time?
He goes second.
Wow. They split the Red Bulls. Remember, we were on board with Calvin. He went deep into the first chicane. We were on board with Bergen last time, and he lost it coming out of Lesmo 2. We're on board with Bergen again. Let's see what he can do. A 10th, 2 tenths down on his best first sector time. Let's see if he can reap that back. There we go. Time has clock ticked. Keep an eye on everything that's going on.
See Mr. Markman here in the McLaren.
Has he gone up into 13th? Good lap time, 120.9.
Oh, he's not driving anymore, he's fueled there.
Bergen is a 10th quickest. Yep. And he's gone. Oh, he was nice. He didn't get too greedy there on the entry to Ascari.
Everything.
Yep. This is a good solid lap from Bergen. Nicely positioned car. Car looks nice and stable. Let's see as he comes down into the Parabolica. Drops into 4th, up into 5th. Is he? Yep. Is he going to be able to go into the 20s? He should do. 10. Oh, it's still a good time. Yep, G-Star has invalidated. Oh, and he's lost it coming through the Parabolica.
Mark is not approving.
No. Let's see, Gatian isn't. No,
I think that's it.
That is it. Ujoni will take the pole position for Red Bull with Mark Ainley in the Alfa Romeo in second. Kid Dynamite takes third in the Red Bull. Reese, who led the session at the kind of very start, fourth in the Alpine. Lirapel fifth in the Aston Martin. The Mercedes Camel Bobby is sixth. Chris Bailey will take seventh. Francis Jeffers takes eighth. Mike in 9th, and Bergen in 10th. G-Star takes 11th with SW in the Alpha Tauri. 12. Mark takes well-deserved 13th, splitting the Alpha Tauris with the Slayer in 14th. J Sarge didn't work for him. 1:21.019. I mean, 15th, he's got work to do, but I'm sure he can do it. Calvin, who's got a collective zoo of Italian animals and Italian salami sausages, is in 16th. LRL 17th. Gatian in 18th. Carl in 19th. And Kellogg's in 20th. Ferrari 18th and 20th.
Not what you want to see in a home race.
No.
If you're a Ferrari fan.
No. Definitely not. The Ferraris need to be higher.
Maybe they will change it.
They may well do. We shall.
Know what happens.
No, we shall see what happens in the Grand.
Of course, there's an Italian up front. Or at least he's got an Italian flag on.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Well, that's something. Well, you can see. Ooh, well, you see top 11.
Yeah,
close.
Yeah, separated by a second. I mean, even top 12. Yeah, you're right. Top 12. Yeah, I mean, let's just kind of have a wee look at the bottom. I mean, even to be fair. Like, okay, let's go 2 seconds covering the top 19.
Yes.
Kellogg's doing really well. We'll see what happens. The curious thing will be who's going to start on what tyre.
That is the very curious
because we've seen a combination in Tier 2 of hards and mediums. We've seen a couple of people starting the softs.
Yeah, that was very strange for me when I saw that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'll be honest. Oh!
Ooh, shower!
Oh, it's wet.
Oh.
Matthew Kelly, tonight I'm going to be wet. And we were talking about rain. We were talking about rain. Let's there we go.
You can't blame us.
No, we can't blame us at all. Let me find something that encompasses. Right, talking about wetness and water. The Trevi Fountain in Italy. The Trevi Fountain.
Yes.
Every single day. So people throw coins into it and meant to bring them good luck.
That's insane.
Yeah. Do you want to know? Rough on average, €3,000 a day are thrown into the Trevi Fountain. 1.4 million a year.
Yes.
Oh, we're on to the lights out sequence, no formation lap. And it's lights out and away we go. And let's just have a look at the tyres. Everybody's on the wet compound tyre. Nobody venturing onto the intermediate side. Oh, look at this. One of the McLarens and one of the Hasses already. That's Mark and G-Star have had a moment. Mark Henley's gone into the top. He's gone into first at the moment. Sorry, we got you, Johnny, just jumping across. Oh, and that's going to be Reese. Oh, this isn't going to be a good start at all from the McLaren. I'll tell you one thing.
The good stuff for Ferrari, though.
Yeah, the Red Bulls, though, are absolutely... I'll tell you what, down in the midfield, it's absolute chaos.
It is.
LRL up to 14th, 15th is Le Rappel, Gatian in 16th and 17th. But wow, the start, the two Red Bulls. Oh, one of the Hasses has just went straight on. I think that might have been... it's one of the Alpha Tauris, one of the Mercedes as well. That's MTO. It's going to be passed by J Sarge. Bailey's gone up the inside of Ballboy.
Well, there's a lot happening. Oh,
yeah. Exactly, Mark Henley leading. Oh, Reese has had a moment. Oh,
Fancy had a moment as well.
The two Red Bulls, second and third now. Yep. Reese had a moment coming through the second Lesmo. Got a really big tank slapper on. Had to get out of the throttle and ended up nearly going into the DRS board.
Closing in on his teammates.
Yep, the two Alpha Tauris, 6th and 7th. Oh, he's gone. He has indeed. He's going to go back to the back of the grid. That is horrific from Camel.
Not a lot of people were anticipating rain, I think.
Nope. I think Mark looks like he's still got his wing though, which is good. G-Star still has a bit of his wing left. Kellogg's there.
Canley with fastest level, of course.
Yep.
Ugoni is having a fight now with Reese.
Yes,
side
indeed.
by side. Coming up to Kid Dynamite.
Here we go.
As well.
Reese, you got to get on the brakes right here, otherwise you're going to take one of the Red Bulls out. And Kid Dynamite's went wide into the first corner. And he's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting already, and it does happen.
It does. And Ugoni now just flying away.
Yep.
Reese still 50-50.
Yep, it's still a possibility. There we are.
Jay Sart has pitted for intermediate.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. The predicted pit stop forecast says no to intermediates, but G-Star, as you said...
Something happened here. MTO went round.
Oh, and MTO Mike's had a moment. The Mercedes having a horrific race because they've tumbled.
It's a good start for the Ferrari people. And they are flying above right now because of all this flippy and sliding. Yeah,
tell you what, good race so far from Kellogg's there. J-Sarge has got 3 second time penalty already. Wow.
Looks like MTO has Mark up his chuffy.
Yep, he does indeed. I'll tell you one thing. He thinks better of it. Reese has passed to you, Johnny. As we would expect. It's all go.
Is at the big man of Calvin. Using EOS now.
LRL. One of the Mercedes has spun around again. That is MTO. The two Mercedes absolutely having a race to forget for them.
G-Star will definitely want to forget this one.
Yeah. Did you say put the intermediates on? He had. No, J-Star just put the intermediates on. Oh, we've got a safety car.
Oh, for who?
Why do we have a safety car? That is a very good question. But we have.
Carl is changing front wing. Maybe that's part of it.
Possibly.
J Sarge. Don't know why he stopped there, but.
Yep. G-Star. It's not G-Star. So we've got a safety car for some unknown reason.
Oh, that's the thing. Let's see if this safety car wants to do something.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about safety cars and all things as we watch G-Star going into the pits. There's an island in Venice called Poveglia. I think it's called Poveglia. I don't quite know, but we'll go Poveglia. And it's
let's go for Poveglia then.
Yeah, we'll go for Poveglia. It's an island in Venice, and it might be one of the creepiest places actually in Venice, in Italy. It's located in the Venetian Lagoon. It's close. It has indeed. Close for tourists, as apparently a witch or a healer cursed the island so nobody would live there, and people are actually refusing to stay there. Now, it was used as a mass burial place during the plague, and it was also a place, it was also a hospital, for the mentally ill. Now, a doctor at this hospital was apparently torturing and killing his patients through gruesome methods. Now, he later killed himself by jumping from a window. And I said in tier 2 that 400,000 people had died in the Colosseum in Rome. In this one island in Venice, 160,000 people died on this island.
Oh my god, that's a big history in fact.
Yeah, and this was before Mussolini.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. You know what's strange fact is I actually want to visit that place now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Although I'll give you some good news. Italians consume 14 billion espressos each year.
Oh yeah, that's expected, is it?
Well, yes, it is. I mean, 20,000 Italians work as baristas, and the average household consumes 37 kilos of coffee a year.
Oh, did you know this amazing food, pasta?
Well, yes.
Italian people like.
Yes.
Did you know they've eaten pasta since 4 BC?
Wow! Didn't know that.
How long these people have been eating pasta?
I mean, pasta's good, but that's a long time to eat pasta.
Yes.
Maybe a bit cold by now, but
cold sometimes. But
yeah, exactly.
My question is, how do they make it?
Well, yes.
4 BC.
Who came up with it? That was the question. Like suddenly someone went, pasta, there we go.
And everyone started eating it.
Yeah, exactly. How did it get there? That's the key thing.
Well, there's a lot of interesting pits here. A lot of people
have pitted on intermediates. Yeah, Mark Ainley's the first one on intermediates, then the Slayer, then Gattian, then J Sarge and G-Star. So I think
do they know something we don't know?
They clearly do, because I think Kid Dynamite... No, he's not. I thought someone might have gone into the pits. One of the Red Bulls is thinking about it as you... No, he's not gone in. You going, he's not gone in. Now, here's another one for you. During World War II, the Nazis used the Leaning Tower of Pisa as a watchtower. Now, one of those Italy facts we clearly didn't know when we visited the site, but learned of it after. So, we imagine that back in the 12th century... the builders of the Leaning Tower of Pisa probably never intended it to lean. And we also imagine that they probably never intended to be used as a watchtower by the Nazis. However, it did, and it was. So there you go, folks. More MRC University coming later on.
Later on, yes.
Oh, I've got some facts about Mussolini as well.
Ooh.
Mussolini as well. Not Benotto Mussolini, as I called him in Tier 2, but Benito Mussolini, yes, not Benotto. Yes, Benotto Mussolini.
Benito, right?
That's it, Benotto Mussolini, there we go. Right, here...
Good start for Colours.
It was a good start, and he's done well. He's up to 10th place. Mark H, after Hodgie having a bit of a collision with G-Star at the start, he's there. The curious thing for me will be... I wonder if the safety car will come in this lap, because that Haas of G-Star is only at the Parabolica and they are just coming round.
Take too long.
Yeah, I mean, is the safety car...
Not the greatest driver in the wets.
Is the safety car going to come in? I don't think it is. I think we've got another lap of the safety car, which will be fun for us, because that just means more safety car chat. Now we talked a bit about Mussolini, right? So I keep calling him Benotto Mussolini. Benito Mussolini. There we go. So apparently, the rumours have it, he had a penchant for violence even as a youth. Now, at 10 years old, at 10. He was 10, yes. He was expelled from a religious boarding school for stabbing a classmate in the hand.
Oh, that sounds like him, yes.
Yeah, and then he had another stabbing incident occur at his next school. So he was expelled. He didn't learn. He just went and stabbed someone else. However, the worst part of it, he also admitted to knifing a girlfriend in the arm. Like, really? Really?
Wow.
What is this, man? But yeah, there you have a bit about Mussolini from his rebellious youth days. Right, why is G-Star slowed down?
I don't know.
This is a very long safety car, ladies and gentlemen, for which we can only apologise. It is a bit wet outside, and...
That's true, yes.
Yeah, G-Star... Is he driving at a Delta? He shouldn't have a Delta, he should just be able to go.
Well, I think he is.
But he should just be able to go, because the field have caught up the safety car. He should just be able to go. He's slowing down, though. Safety car's in this lap, so it's obviously given him the opportunity. He hasn't caught up. So whatever's happening with G-Star, unfortunately, it is what it is. But there we go. Exactly. There we have it. Right. Kid
Dynamite has
he does indeed. He's got the 5 seconds because he ran wide in the first corner. Is he going already? No, he's not. But Reese is getting alongside him. I'll tell you one thing: it'll be those that are on the intermediates, Mark Ainley. They're going to go. Kid Dynamite's gone. Yeah.
And he did not call Reese nothing though.
Reese has gone. He's tank slapper, and then Bailey's going to go up the inside. Yep.
A lot of people.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you one thing though, they weren't allowed to pass him because of they hadn't reached the safety car. So, look at the 3 abreast between Bailey, SW, and Ugoni. He does indeed. He's going to go up the inside. Is he going to? He's going to collide potentially. Reese had to jump over the chicane there in the sausage curbs, but somehow he survives. Tell you what, Chris Bailey loves the sausage curbs. Reese
SW is attacking.
He is as well. But look at this, Kid Dynamite, 3 seconds of a lead already because of the. Oh, he's lost it. SW. What happened there? We're seeing him. That's going to have to be a safety car. It's surely got to be a safety car. We're on board.
That was a little bit too close for my comfort.
Yeah, we're on board with SW.
Oh.
He is not. That man has gone.
Anymore, for sure.
Well, he's not, no.
He's not driving anymore.
No, he's not. But I'll tell you one thing. Wow. SW is gone. No. Oh, full safety car now.
Oh, well, I can tell you what happened. I was watching you.
Right, what happened? Tell us.
Well, Reese was very much a little bit quicker than SW, staying on behind in the slipstream for in the rain. Then all of a sudden, you see just SW get a little bit more speed and just touched his tire on behind. I don't know which one it was particularly.
Yep.
SW went a little bit on the back, a little bit lefty-righty, and then SW just completely lost it. And hit the wall, and bye-bye goes SW.
I'll tell you the interesting thing is do you think that Kid Dynamite and Co might pit for intermediates?
I think not.
Well, you are correct, because Reese is pitting. Chris Bailey isn't. Eugenie is as well. Right, let's just...
Ooh, I think Kellogg's had a moment somewhere.
Oh, yes, Kellogg's he has. He's gone round at the Parabolica. It's unfortunate for him.
Here.
Yeah. Oh, Reese is just... What? Reese went into the pit lane. Oh, no, there he is.
Oh, no. Oh, we're going to see that glitch again.
Oh. Well,
we were in the pit lane and he was on track.
Yeah, we do have a very strange glitch where apparently every car we've selected to look at...
I think Mark has that glitch. He's on the track for me.
Yeah, but he's now in the pit lane. So there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. How to
not do things.
So here's an interesting one though, right? Hodges come in and he's put wets on. Yeah, yes. Reese and Ugoni have come in and LRL have come in and put the inters on. So there's a bit of a strategy.
You can see he's working for Canely for now.
Yeah, we've only had one racing lap, so it's a bit difficult. Yeah. But I mean, it's there or thereabouts. Remember, you don't have to change tyres in the wet. If you can get to the end on one set of tyres, then you'll be fine. But yeah,
you're a good tyre whisperer on this one.
Well, yes.
There's a lot of people in intermediates. Nearly half the track is in the top 5 or not.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Keep an eye on the top 5, as you said, quite rightly.
Let's have a look. What will they do? First stop, the Kid Dynamite Man. Oh, he's got a Delta now.
Yeah.
Was safety car coming in?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Anyway, or is it? No, it's not coming in. It's just obviously just catching up. Yeah.
What will this man do? Will he stay out or go in?
Well, I don't know. Mark Ainley's in prime position, though. I mean, it still looks really wet.
Chris staying out.
Oh, why is Bergen very, very, very far back?
I think that's the Delta again. Bergen is coming in.
Oh, Bergen is coming in.
Calvin's not.
No.
Let's see.
No one else has.
What tyres will Bergen have? Do or take? I imagine he will go for intermediates like everyone else, but...
He should do. Carl's in. So is Reese. Reese is in again!
Yes, he is going for intermediates.
But Reese is in again. Why is Reese gone in again?
Oh, and he's stuck behind his teammate though.
Yeah. Is he getting a front wing? Oh, he's getting a front wing change.
Oh.
Something's happened for that Alpine Renault.
Oh, that's
that is really unfortunate. Hodges just been in again. He's put the intermediates on this time, so he's obviously made a slight tactical error.
The rain is slowly.
It is, but I mean, here's the question though. So Kid Dynamite, Chris Bailey, Calvin, Camel Bobbly, Lurapel, Mike, and Francis Jeffers, along with Kellogg's.
Yes.
All on the wets.
How long will the wets stay though?
Well, the thing is, we know that it could. We know it could easily transition from wet to dry quite quickly. I wonder if the wet runners are thinking, "Can I almost get to that point
where it's nearly dry enough to go straight to a dry compound?"
Yeah, but
that's a risk you can take.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're on board with Hodgie just now in his McLaren Mercedes. And it still I'll be honest, it still looks a bit wet for intermediates.
Well, it does. Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
You can see the rain is not falling that hard as it used to.
No. You're right.
You see the clouds are turning a little bit more whiter.
Yep. It's getting lighter, yeah, you're right.
It is getting lighter, but will it stop?
Ooh.
That is the question.
Why is
Dynamite going in?
Why is Lirapel and Camel Ballboy right? So here comes the people who have decided to go for intermediates.
Yes.
So Kid Dynamite, I think probably 2 laps late.
But he has a 5-second though.
He does indeed. He's got to serve it for his corner cut.
Standing there very long.
Gatian is there. So right, so Kellogg stays out. So Chris Bailey's the leader, Calvin's second, MTO and Lirapel keep having this little battle of letting each other past. What is going on? I'm gonna sit on.
Look, there it goes again.
It does again. So are they playing past the parcel or something?
I think they are.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit excited amongst themselves.
I think they are, yes.
Yeah, I'm still not quite. Right.
Oh, there he goes again.
Right. This.
There he goes again. What's happening here?
Right, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen of the viewership, or any of those, why are MTO and Lirapel overtaking each other constantly? Is this one of these glitches in the game? Because the whole pack is now going to stop, and we've got people crashing into everybody else because of that. Yes, so Bergen gets 5 seconds. Sorry, that I know the stewards, and we don't comment on potential stewards, but I am pretty confident that will be removed. And the safety car's in this lap. Well. Again, though, what have we got? Yeah, what have we got here? We've got people who are, with all due respect, nowhere near because of whatever issue.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so MTO's 13 seconds behind. So all of a sudden you've got the top 3, and then you've got this huge big gap because of whatever happened. What I presume is MTO and Lirapel, and all of a sudden the whole field is split up. It absolutely makes no sense. Well, absolutely.
You could say as well for the intermediate guys, this is actually very good for them.
Well, it is. Chris Bailey and Calvin have just gone into the pits right as we get green.
So what's happening here tonight?
Yeah, it's all madness. All madness. J Sarge
and Francis still stay out.
Yeah, they do.
Still stay out.
Yep, exactly. Chris Bailey and Calvin putting on the intermediates. But whatever happened in that safety car restart between MTO and Lirapel, I would really be interested because that was horrible.
I think MTO's got damage.
Yes, he possibly does. Well, he's just been passed.
Very slow.
Yeah, he's just been passed by Francis Jeffers in the Haas. He's got the Slayer right behind him as well. Francis is wide.
Yeah, I think the wets are not taking it anymore.
Yeah. So yeah.
MTO had a little moment just turning in.
He did indeed. So
intermediates look more planted every lap.
Yeah, it does indeed. I think you'll probably expect to see MTO and Lirapel and Francis and Kellogg's in the pits at the end of this lap. The ones who have been really done in for in this is Chris Bailey and Calvin because they pitted a lap or 2 laps too late. Why pit when the safety car comes in? Why not go for a couple of laps, try and extend your stint?
Well, that's the thing. We do not know what's going on around their heads.
No, we don't.
Maybe they fall safety car. Maybe there was a glitch on the safety car.
Maybe.
They fall and staying out, and then all of a sudden it actually came in.
Possibly, but MTO and Lirapel are back together again. Help us, because we know what happened last time.
Taking a position from Mark.
That's indeed J Sarge.
Now gaining G-Star.
Yep. Let's just see. Oh, look, Camel Ballboy has passed Gatian.
And here comes Reese. Ooh, but G-Star is fast on a straight line, though.
Yeah, and there's Kellogg's with LRL side by side.
Close.
Kellogg's runs wide in the first chicane.
G-Star wanted to go defensive, but...
Oh, and Reese and him are...
Reese.
Yep. Oh, they're bouncy. Mark Hodges got the perfect view on this. He does indeed.
He will get past
G-Star. Oh, he has! What a move!
That was a smarty man in the head.
That was indeed. He's using his ERS at the moment. J Sarge just passed Lirapel. The intermediates are the tyres to be on. It is raining just a bit, but not hard enough. There's Carl just coming through the pit straight. But look at that, Mark Ainley, 4.6 seconds already clear of Francie 5. The Slayer in third.
Dynamite wants his places back. He is trying to fire back as well.
Again, I come back to this. I just some of the pit decisions today in the opening 12 laps have been weird.
Very strange, as you say. Yes. Why not just go straight in?
Yeah,
in your safety car.
Yeah, exactly.
Come in at the end of the place where you're first, and you lose a lot of track position for.
Yeah, exactly. 100% agree.
Francie is now finally taken over by the Slayer, goes into second.
Yes, indeed.
Jay Sarge will love this. We've got 2 red runners in front of it.
Does. Let's see what he can do.
We had a little twitchy moment.
He should get a better exit out of.
And he has. Camo has the same thing with the Opel.
Yeah, he does. Let's see, SW says wanted to switch to the left.
Jay Sarge is past 1.
As he's now going for the Haas. Lurapel. Ooh. Oh, MTO's pushing him.
Not a twitchy finger.
I'll tell you what, I keep seeing Lurapel and MTO together, and I'm just like, this reminds me of that safety car where they were letting each other past.
Yeah.
And not letting each other pass or whatever, and it just descended into chaos. Yeah, very strange. Yes. But anyway, Lurapel's gone up the inside. No, he doesn't. He tried. Oh, and MTO's lost it. MTO's lost it. He's retired. He has retired. I think it might be. It's a virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, there it is. Full safety car now. Full safety car.
The yellow dot is back again.
Full safety car. MTO lost it coming out, or coming through the middle of the Scottish game. And from what I could see, there was no contact.
No, I think it was just he lost it.
Yep.
I think there was a little bit of pressure with it as well.
Oh, interesting. Mark Ainley's pitting. So is Francie 5. So is J Sarge. So those that put the intermediates on, the last
new intermediates on.
Yeah, indeed.
Francie now finally goes and puts his intermediates on as well.
Yep. Everyone.
Safe for Opel, yes. The only one that's not doing it yet is Kellogg's.
Yeah, he's obviously just hoping that he
just wants to track position, I think.
He does. He wants to be at the front to lead the safety car. That's exactly what he wants to do. But see, to be fair, and again, I'll come back to this, is he trying to get it to the point where it could potentially be dry?
Yes, that is a possibility.
Good to see Hodges back up. He's in 8th at the moment, so good to see there. And again, like if you take second down to, apart from the Slayer, who's 10-lap-old intermediates, the rest are on pretty young intermediate tyres.
Yes, that's also true. And we can see Reese is back up with the field as well again.
Yep, he's up into 6th.
Chris is back in the points as well.
He is 10th. Calvin just behind him in 11th. This brings us on back nicely to some more safety car chat and some more MRC University. Now, let's have a look. Right, here we go. This is the Cadario. Many people think of Venice, so we've talked a bit about Venice as the most haunted place in Europe. Now, Cadario is a beautiful house that, well, according to people, is cursed. Now, many people who owned the house have died in strange ways. So, the person who built the house, Giovanni Dario, owned it for a while and also had various problems. Whilst living there, his son was murdered, his daughter committed suicide, there were other murders and suicides in the house, and everyone who has ever owned it has died mysteriously.
Well, that does sound like a
hefty
curse.
Yeah, so don't buy the Cadario house in Venice.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, exactly, leave it alone.
I think don't even visit.
No, exactly. Let's not visit it at all. So let's have another one. Right, here you go. The ancient civilizations existed in Italy before the Romans. So everyone thinks of Italy, they think of the Romans. But apparently there was the Etruscans. The Etruscans. These were pre-Roman civilization that popped up. It just popped up somewhere. Exactly, they popped up at 900 BC, and they fought wars with Rome in 400 BC, but they were subsequently consumed by the growing city-state. The Etruscans give their name to a very famous Italian region, Tuscany. The Etruscans, Tuscany. So there we go. So they went to war with Rome, and by turn the Romans.
You can't say Rome was a mighty empire at the time.
Well, exactly. Exactly.
They were crumbling.
They were, yes.
Suddenly you had Eastern Rome, Western Rome.
Yep. It was a bit.
Empires crumbled. You can say.
Yep.
I don't know which one it was. I think it was Eastern Rome. Had one of the biggest and most religious cities in their capital.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yes, now that city is called Istanbul.
Ah, there you go, in Turkey, the gateway to Asia.
The gateway to Asia, the place in that time to rule the world.
Oh, Mr. Barber says softs by lap 22. That's a bold call, the man from Red Car.
Work. Oh, and Gattian puts. No, Eugeni puts the softs on.
Oh, okay.
He's the first man to put it on.
I was about to say, you know how we talked earlier about Kellogg's being like just driving in every tier? He is the Ryan of Kellogg's Cerealville.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That is it. Interesting that Eugeni puts the softs on. So he's obviously thinking, if he can get out the next few laps. I mean, is it raining? I mean, it's still raining. But let's just.
It's not that hard though.
No, it's not. It's little kind of drops every so often. So we'll obviously see what is what.
Then on your screen, you just see a lot of water.
Oh, G-Star's put the mediums on.
Ooh.
So actually, I'm going to go on board with you, Joni. I want to see what the car looks like. He's braking early. Very feathery on the... Oh, and he had to get out the throttle there. It's maybe, and to Ryan's point, might be 5 more laps.
I think it's maybe a little bit early.
Yeah, I mean, the worst, and the safety car's in this lap, and he's 6 seconds behind the pack. He needs to get to the back of the pack, because if he's going to lose time, he'd rather lose time, and he is going to get to the back of the pack, but...
He will
G-Star,
get a good launch.
Well, G-Star won't get to the back of the pack.
No, he's not having his best race.
No. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, Eugeni hasn't got there yet, though. Let's just jump back to the front, because the Slayer, I think, is gone already. He has.
Kellogg's going to be sitting duck here for all this intermediates behind him.
He is indeed. I'll tell you one thing, the Slayer is lucky because he just avoided, but Camel Bobboy's going to go through. Is he going to have to give the place back though? Did he get an illegal overtake? Mark Hanley gets a 5-second spin in the pit lane. Reese is gone! Reese is gone! Don't quite know, but Reese has gone, and he's lost it on the start-finish straight. Not quite sure what's happened there.
Oh, that's not a place where you want to stay.
No, it's not.
Was there another safety car though? I think it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, and Francie. Oh, there's chaos.
There is indeed. Francie 5 has lost it, and he is fallen down the field. Oh, wait a minute. We'll come back to it because
I think he had a touch with the Williams.
Joni, and Calvin's gone as well. Yep. So
that was just completely lost in everything. Eugeni is in 13 though.
Yeah, but he's 5 seconds behind Carl, and he's losing time every single corner. It's just too early for those softs. But
you can say the Ferrari have come back a little bit.
Well, the Ferraris have. Kid Dynamite gets 3 seconds. But
again.
Look at this, Camel Bowboy and the Slayer, 0.2 of a second difference at the moment. The Slayer got passed.
Behind with Bergen as well.
Yep, indeed. Look at this though. Eugeni has lost 4 seconds this lap.
You have to watch a Kellogg's, man.
Yeah.
A lot of drivers coming through.
It is indeed. Kellogg's is...
There's 2. There's 3.
There's 4.
Before the corner.
Here comes Camel Ballboy to take the lead in the Mercedes. He's just got much more speed than the Slayer. Maybe a little bit more wing using ERS as well, but there we go. Tell you one thing, Camel Ballboy, younger tyres, LRL in third on 10 lap old. Mr. Hodgson is just behind Kid Dynamite.
Kellogg's taking the position back from Gattian.
He has. I'll tell you one thing, good on Kellogg's, because this is really good performance. He's obviously just hoping to get to the end there. Let's have a look. Ugoni has had a moment because he's been passed by Francie 5 and Calvin. So this current experiment, he's 25 seconds behind Camel Ballboy. Yeah. This experiment has not worked.
He's not.
At all.
Gattian has a very hard time trying to get past his team.
Yes, 27 seconds Ugoni is now.
Ooh, and Gattian now finally gets to move on.
It does indeed.
Kellogg's trying to fight back. Carl is also thinking. Kellogg's just has a little bit more speed.
Yeah, Jay Sargent Bergen having a little bit of a battle here, but look at this. Ugoni was 25 seconds. He's only just coming round the Lesmos.
Oh, missed his braking point there.
Yep, and he's got Carl behind him. Yep.
And there he goes. Lost another position.
Ugoni has lost 7 seconds to Camel Ballboy in this lap. The lap's not even finished.
Oh my god.
It was a bold move, but it was just 5 or 6 laps too early.
Even McCanley has put on mediums.
Yeah, and he's just. This is a failed experiment that you almost now have to commit to. You just have to keep going though. There's no point in pitting and put intermediates on now because you're already at the back of the field. You may as well hope that there's a safety car and something happens. But we shall see. The McLaren's 3 and 5. Good comeback.
Good comeback, but that can change it all. Kid Dynamite is storming up.
He is. Let's jump on board with that Red Bull. I'll tell you one thing. It's stopped raining. It has stopped raining.
Now, the question is, will this pay out for him now?
So on the stream we've got the gap to the leader, and Ugoni is still losing time to Camel Ballboy. He's still losing time. He's not gaining any time at the moment. He's 38 seconds behind. That's pretty much rising every single kind of 100 metres or so. 39 seconds now, so it's not quite at that turning point, but that is a huge amount of time though, even to try and make up. I mean, you lose 24 seconds in the pit stop, so he really needs to gain. And I'll tell you what, he's still 40 seconds now. He's not gaining the time we would expect. No.
Oh, I think you can say this is a failed experiment for him.
Yep. Kellogg's has been passed. Yep. So what's he going on? Is he going to put the dries on?
I don't know. We will have a look here in these yellow suits, the minions.
Yep, exactly, the minions, exactly. Let's see what he does. Mediums on. Okay, so he's going mediums. Ugoni's 43 seconds now, so the cutover has not happened yet. And and for those, if the race leaders in Reese, he'd left already, so he'd retired already. But if Camel, if the Slayer, if LRL, if Hodgie, if Dean are listening, and Chris are listening, at the moment, Rambo Schmitz is Ryan's name. He did say lap 22. He's a couple of laps away from that, but 44 seconds now the gap between Ugoni and Camel Ballboy. I mean, he's got to watch because, I mean, you're not going to gain 20 seconds in a lap. No. Although if you were the leaders and you started to see people were gaining, but they won't necessarily know he's gaining unless they're listening to us.
That's the thing.
Yep.
I thought the Opel was going in there.
Yeah. Larry Pell says fastest lap of the race, 127.5 in his 7th place at the moment.
Pittsburgh is gaining on Mark.
He is indeed. But McLaren stayed ahead.
He has
46. It's 46 seconds now to Ugoni.
He's not really gaining at all.
No, I mean,
the rain is now fully stopped.
Yep, there is no rain falling.
You see the drive a little bit coming on the track.
Yeah, let's just jump down to you going in. Let's just jump on board with the Red Bull and see what it's like. So he's 47.5 seconds behind the race leader. Let's see when he brakes. Oh, he's going to slide off. Oh, no.
Still not dry enough.
Nah. No, still not dry enough. I mean, it might be dry in the next lap or two, but maybe. I just we know how quickly the track conditions can change. We know how quickly things can happen, but it's going to be. If he could come back and win this, it would be interesting.
Looks like that's a freeway battle for second.
Yep, LRL. Oh, who's pitting? Slayer is pitting. So the Slayer, is he deciding to put the soft, dry tyres on? Let's keep an eye. Oh, a few of them are pitting now. The Slayer, Bergen, Chris Bailey. Not Bergen, sorry. Jay Sargent.
Yes, he's putting the soft
on. So, okay.
Chris Bailey will do the same.
So
he's got a little bit hold up by the Slayer.
So, Matty, they are not listening to us right now.
No, they are not, but they are putting everything on. They do not care.
Well, no, I mean, I'll be honest, the gap to Ugoni is still going up from Camel Boba. It's 49.3 seconds. Is this now the point where the softs start to come into their own? But he's come out. He's come out 30 seconds.
The thing is, now you have to watch out. Slayer, will he gain on Bergen?
Yeah, well,
he's
exactly.
Now the driver, the test, the same for Chris.
Well, Francie 5 just near enough has passed him.
Said, nope,
yep. Nope. So
I think maybe it's a 50-50.
Yep. Bergen, Calvin, sorry, is pitted. So he's gone back. Again, though.
It's not going to pay off, though.
No, I mean, Mark's just ran wide coming out of the Ascari chicane. He's got Lurapel all over the back of him. So the first dry runner is the Slayer. And he's still losing time.
He is.
Oh, Camel Ballboy is pitting. So Camel's just...
The top
LRL is... Lurapel is staying out.
Is not. Bergen is not.
Mark is pitting, so...
I think they were listening to us saying...
They are listening to us. Oh, the McLarens are having to stack, so Mark's been compromised by that. But Francie 5, is he staying out? Yes, he is staying out.
Now this will be the biggest question ever.
So
will
let's...
intermediates stay to the end, or will the soft caught up somehow?
Well, let's jump on board with Camel Ballboy. He is the front-running soft tyre runner at the moment. We had absolute drama towards the end of Tier 2. We're going to get drama again here. The only pity is Ugoni isn't going to be there because he just went too early. Lap 22. Ryan called it. Hannah Schmitz of Ryanville has called it.
Yes.
But Camel is 19 seconds behind.
Not seeing improvements.
No, he's 19 and a half now.
Yes.
He's... Oh, do you know what? Lurapel could win this, or Bergen could win this and be on the podium purely just because they'll lose less time. Let's just see, though, as Camel Ballboy comes down the back straight at the moment. 19.8, 19.7. It's now starting to come down.
Yes, he's now... you see it's going fast, dramatically quick.
But... He's got 4 laps to go. Lurapel sets the fastest lap of the race, 126.4. The question is, how quickly Camel... So, there's 4 laps to go. Camel Ballboy needs to take 5 seconds a lap out of Lurapel. Yeah. He's not going to take 5 seconds a lap.
No.
Could he have forfeited a win? DRS is now enabled, right? Okay, so it's now 19 seconds. Jay Sarge, fastest man, 20, but it's only a 25.4. That's only 7/10 of a second quicker.
Yes. What will the other 3 do? Because they saw now DRS is enabled. Will they panic and go in, or will they stay out and hope I'll be catched up?
I'll be honest. They don't need to come in. If they come in now, they're going to fall down to 8th, 9th easily. But they don't have to come in. I mean, even... What are we now? 3.5 laps to go. So Camel Ballboy still has to do 6 seconds a lap. He's not 6 seconds a lap quicker.
No, he's not.
I mean, we're on board, we're watching him, it's 18.4, you can see it, folks, on the stream. Okay, G-Star, 1:25.3, but that's still only 8 tenths quicker than what Lurapel was doing. So, and it's easy in hindsight to say Camel Bobby has thrown away a victory here by pitting for the softs, but
I think it is.
It wasn't an experiment that was going to work unless everybody followed suit. And Lurapel and Bergen thought, what have we got to lose? And
well, nothing.
Nothing, unless, I mean, it's too late for a safety car.
That's true.
It's 17.4 now. I mean, 120. Okay, so there is the fastest lap. So 126.1 was what Lurapel said. 123.9. So
dropped a lot of places at all.
It has. So there's 3 laps. There's 3 laps. Camel Bobboy needs 6 seconds a lap. So let's see what he can do. Let's just keep an eye on where we are. We know that Francify is falling down the field, so we'll just keep an eye on that. But we need to keep an eye on this gap between the leader, Lurapel, and Camel Bobboy in third. 17 seconds. It's not.
Maybe,
it's not.
Francis game plays.
Yes, he has. He's
missing something here.
Yeah, I mean, we're literally just missing the battle, let's put it this way, of, here we go, here's Jay Sarge going up the inside of Kid Dynamite, he has indeed, and it's going to be 3 abreast in the Lesmos. You can't do 3 abreast in the Lesmos. Jay Sarge has just done a double pass.
They just did, so...
Yeah, exactly, he's just done a double pass. Camo is still 16.6 seconds.
Oh, he's 11 behind Bergen.
Yeah, so... He's gained in the last 2 laps 3 or 4 seconds. That's it.
The only thing that could work for him is if one of these 2 or both of them make a mistake somewhere.
Yes, but they're just not right now. They're just not. This is the problem. 123.9. It's just not quick enough. Let's jump on board with Bergen. I mean, he's got 2 laps to see this through. He's got a 10-second lead.
Fancy as they've got still the straight line speed.
Yep. Kid Dynamite's about to pass J Sarge, I think, by the looks of things. He's certainly going to go down the outside. Oh, a little bit of a squeeze there. One of the Williams as well.
A little bit of a touch there as well.
Yep. Chris Bailey was trying to get past Francie 5, who's still in the points in 8th place. There's Hodgie in 10th. Gatan in 11th. The Joni is in 12th. I have to feel sorry for him.
Kid again trying. But J Sarge
he's not going to manage it.
McCanley won 2.9.
It's 15 seconds the gap now between Lurapel and Camel Ballboy. This is not working unless Bergen or Lurapel, as you said, spin. Lurapel is going to take this lead. He's extended his lead to Bergen up by a couple of seconds. The gap to Camel Ballboy.
He has no worries for him.
No.
He's not worrying anything.
No.
The only thing Bergen has to worry about is Camel.
Yes.
That's a little pressure he has.
Yes.
A little bit of 8-second pressure, and that's it.
Yep. J Sarge has got Dean behind him. Francie 5 has got Chris Bailey behind him. Chris Bailey's about to pass the Haas. He has indeed. Francie 5 is going to try and get a bit of slipstream. He's going to try and get DRS. And he's trying to go around the outside of the parabolica. I can't do that, Francis.
He is trying to keep his place.
He is, but
he is getting the slipstream, and he is.
He's going to pass. He's going to pass it.
Pass this man.
He is.
And just by flying colours as well.
I mean, that's a huge quickness. And J Sarge and Kid Dynamite. Oh, there's a bit of banging,
Bing, bang, boom.
There we go. The 2 are still fighting. We'll keep an eye on this. Camel Ballboy's going to, look like finish 3rd because he's not going to get anywhere near the top 2.
No. Well, I've got to say, there's a very, very good driver from the Haas driver, Fancy.
Oh yeah, completely, especially on those intermediates.
He's just proving I don't need soft, man. I can beat you like this as well.
I mean, Kellogg's tried that on the wets, so...
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah, so Lurapel is coming down.
Succeed at some point.
Yes, Lurapel's coming down the back straight. He's going to take... He's going to take the victory. Camel Ballboy only gained 6 or 7 seconds in about the same number of laps. Yes. And I'll tell you one thing. Hats off to Lurapel, who's going to come through and take the victory for Aston Martin. That was a superb drive on 14-lap-old Inters. Bergen gets an equal well done for that.
I want to watch this battle between Francis and Chris.
Yep. Camel Ballboy's going to take the final step on the podium. Kid Dynamite.
He's closing.
He is indeed. He is. Oh, he's going every which way.
No,
Hodges. Oh! He did. Did Hodgie hit the Haas? I don't quite know, but he should have enough. He will have enough time.
Yeah, he will have enough time. Oh.
He will, but that might hurt, and we might see that in the stewards' room later on because there we go. It is Francie 5, then Gatia, and then Carl's going to come through in 12th, although he runs wide. Calvin's past Ujoni on very old soft compound tyres. Mark Ainley, the experiment failed for him. It failed for Ugoni and it failed for G-Star. But, crucially, it is Larapel who takes the victory in the Aston Martin. We've seen an Aston Martin victory in Tier 2 through Anton Dubek, and the Aston Martins have continued that in Tier 1 with, well, what can only be described as a fantastic drive. I mean, he took the gamble to stay out. Camel Ballboy clearly thought he could. Birkin gets driver of the day. I think between him and Larapel and Francie 5 is probably my top 3 for driver of the day.
Same thing for me as well.
Yep. I'd even go as far as saying Kellogg's makes the top 4 as well because he drove really well.
Battles in there as well.
He did indeed. There is Larapel on the top step of the podium.
Aston Martin.
Yeah, another green car.
Will the Aston Martin continue this on Wednesday?
No. 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 Simply no. Never on Wednesday. They'll
on Wednesday. No,
all 4 of them will retire. Kellogg says 81% worn tyres. Wow.
Ooh,
no. Yeah, exactly. No wonder he was feeling it at the end. There we go, folks. Remember, provisional results until stewards' inquiries. Larapel takes the victory. Bergen follows him. Camel Ballboy in the 3rd. LRL finishes 4th in the McLaren, with Slayer 5th and Kid Dynamite 6th. J Sarge comes home in 7th from 15th on the grid. But look at the LRL, 17th to 4th. You then got Chris Bailey, who dropped 1 place from his good slot of 7th to 8th.
Goes to Camel.
Yeah, exactly, and that was the final lap of the race. Yeah, it was just too little, too late for Camel Ballboy. Francie 5 takes the final point. Then we've got Gatian and Carl, Ujoni and Calvin. And then we have the final lot of Mark Ainley and Kellogg's and G-Star Reese. It was unfortunate, losing it coming out of the straight. MTO lost it coming through Ascari, and SW apparently went to turn left and then it went right. That's basically what kind of happened.
Yes, that's basically what happened. Yes.
Happened there exactly. But wow, another superb race in Tier 1.
Race and a strength strategies all the way around.
Yeah, exactly. It was one of those races that just kind of worked for everyone, shall we say? So yeah, we get Bergen takes his podium, and Camel Ballboy takes the final slot on the podium. But yes, our first joint commentary, and we delivered superb racing. So well done and thank you. Wednesday.